Hey guys, it's Will here, and we're in a really exciting time in this hobby right now, aren't we? The community's growing all the time. Age of Sigmar is finally becoming a fully fledged game at last with a real following, and most excitingly of all, 40k 8th edition is a couple of month or so out. But before that, I've got loads of other stuff planned, so I just want to take a few minutes to talk to you guys about what I've got coming up, basically as sort of to tell you guys who are subscribed to my channel what you can expect coming in the near future. So there's a lot to talk about, so I'm going to try and keep it as brief as possible. So start with, we've got the 40k Gaming's Highland tournament. I'm shooting this on, what was it, Wednesday today? Yes, Wednesday today. Tournament's on Sunday, so that is very imminent now. I've had a good number of practice games, got one bat rep up, and there's another one probably coming fairly shortly. So there'll be two practice game bat reps for that, and then the tournament itself, we're doing in my normal format, so I won't actually be able to film the games because that just takes too long and wouldn't be fair on the other guys there. But it'll be reports on how the games went. Sam's going to be there as well. Maybe some of the other lads might join in as well, so we'll definitely be talking about that. If you don't know what the Highlander tournament is, check out the video I've done explaining it, and some of the bat reps. I've said I've got one up now and another one that should be up fairly soon. And as for outcome, I'm playing my Eldar, and I've had about 5 practice games now, and I have won 4 out of 5 of them. So I did lose one to Sam's Chaos, but on the whole, it's been going pretty well, and so feeling optimistic. Not necessarily saying I'm going to win the whole thing, but I reckon I can come sort of top half, top third. Put in a good showing. So yeah, keep an eye out for that coming soon. Unfortunately, places are already taken, otherwise I'd be like, hey, come and join us. But hey, to the rest of you guys who are going, I know some of you subscribe to my channel, good luck, and may the best man, or space elf, win. Next up, painting videos. Now, I've talked about painting videos in some of my other channel updates, but not really ever delivered on that, and I know that's an ongoing issue. The problem is I really enjoy doing them, but they are the slowest thing in the world to shoot, and there's a lot of stuff I need to be painting in my painting time just for my armies, as well as obviously the tutorials I want to do. But we're getting some progress. This Dark Eldar Venom here, I don't know how well you can see it without the light. No, it's looking pretty good actually, yeah. This is the subject of one of my painting videos. You can see it's not quite finished, but it's looking pretty good. That video should be up within the next 7 days, I would hope, maybe even sooner. Really kind of looking forward to getting back on track with those. I've also got a Stormcast Eternal video I'm working on. This guy's about half done at the moment, and they are a bit of a slow process to do, but I'm really pleased with how the Stormcast that I've done so far have turned out. I've had quite a lot of people compliment on them, so hopefully be able to show you guys how to do them. And planning to do another video as to how I do the bases on those as well, because I've had a few people ask me how I do the fire bases on them. Right, what's next? Age of Sigmar, that leads me nicely along. So, bat rep I put up, I think it was earlier this week, seems to have gone down pretty well, as have the Age of Sigmar games I've done so far, but hoping to do a lot more. Kind of feel like I'm really getting into the game now, and certainly where I'm playing, it seems to be taking off a lot more. There's actually plenty of people down there to play the game with now, rather than just the 1 or 2 isolated players we had say 6 months to a year ago. I think the General's Handbook has really kind of let that game take off now, to the extent that we're actually going to be running a ladder campaign. It's going to be played once a month. I'm hoping to bat rep some, maybe all, probably not all, of the games that I'm involved in. It's going to start fairly low points values and work up, although it's not going to be like a true slow grow campaign like the Tale of Four Gamers was. It's going to start fairly small because there's a few people still getting into it, and work up. I'm going to play my Stormcast for that. They're the only full Age of Sigmar army I have, but fear not, I have plans in the future to add some other stuff, and there's hopefully going to be plenty of other players playing plenty of other armies, so you'll get to see some good variety there. with that, I'm possibly, and this is more of a I might do this sort of one, going to be doing like some vlogs about collecting and gaming with my Stormcast. I feel that there isn't as much content on Age of Sigmar on YouTube, at least not that I've come across, as there is for 40k, and I thought it would be quite nice to do a bit of more of a kind of this is what I'm doing, this is what I've tried, this is what I'm learning, because I still feel like I'm learning the game and the army. It's still pretty new, but hopefully I can impart some of what I'm learning as I go through it to you guys, and you might find that entertaining as well. See how my little army's growing. It's 1,000 points now, but I may have some big expansions to that army coming soon. Now, finally, that leads us nicely on to 8th ed. Yes, 8th edition. So GW leaked it about 2 weeks ago now and have been giving us daily updates on what they're doing, and so far I'm liking what I'm seeing. The way that Age of Sigmar originally landed in very much not a complete condition has made me cautious of what GW are going to do with this edition, but so far I'm liking what I'm seeing, so it should be good. And I've had a bit of a sit-down chat that we videoed with Sam and also another mate of ours, a guy called Gus, who has his own channel. Check him out at Colour of the Gods. We did like an hour-long sit-down chat about the new edition, and hopefully that should be up, certainly on Gus's channel pretty soon. I may be able to get it uploaded on here as well. We've had some technical difficulties, but it was good to chat about what we've seen so far, what we think of it, and what our expectations are. So go and check that out, or when it comes up I'll put a link to it or upload my own version on the channel. We'll have to see how that goes. But I've still got plenty to do with 7th edition, although 8th is imminent. There's still things we need to do. One of them I need to address is the Tale of Four Gamers. Now, you may have noticed, those of you who have been following it, it's been a little while since we've done an update. Now, it's certainly not been scrapped. We've had some difficulties getting all of us together. Now, the one we're doing at the moment is the 1250 point. I've already played my game for that, so it's going to be 2 one-on-one games rather than one big game. I've played my game, but we're just waiting for a couple of the other lads to sort out theirs, and then that will be going up. And we're hoping to still round it out and finish the 1750 point level just before 8th edition drops. It's going to be depends when 8th edition comes out, how realistic that's going to be. We don't have a confirmed date yet, but we should be able to get it done in time. So don't think that all my plans for 7th have been scrapped because of 8th. Tale of Four Gamers absolutely definitely happening, so if you guys are interested in seeing that, then watch this space. Leading on for that, had a couple of comments. I've had quite a few positive comments on it, but one that was saying that it might be nice to do a Tale of Four Gamers for 8th edition and have the opportunity, maybe encourage you guys to follow along at home, build your own armies. It's a really great idea, but I'm probably not going to be able to do it, simply because I'm now going to have, once I've finished these Dark Eldar, 5 full 40k armies, and at least initially in 8th edition I'm going to want to be playing with the armies I've got. I think that's how a lot of people are going to feel as well. It's going to be so new and fresh that you're not going to want to start a new army because there's so much to do with the one you've got. So it may happen down the line, but it certainly won't be at the start of 8th edition, so sorry to disappoint, but yeah, no reason you guys can't do something your own in your own groups. Hey, maybe even video it, send me a link. I'd be interested to see what you guys come up with. And finally, the release of 8th edition itself. Like I say, we don't know a date yet, but I'm hoping to be right on top of it from the word go, doing coverage of the release, doing some bat reps very soon after it comes out. The only thing that might delay that is, knowing my luck, it will probably end up getting released on a Saturday that I've got to work, and then it will probably be like Father's Day on the Sunday, so I'll have obvious family commitments there, which may push it back, me getting some games in with 8th, but certainly want to get some as soon as it comes out and upload them for you guys so you can see how the game plays. Anyway, like I say, I had a lot to cover tonight, so I've tried to keep it brief, but I can see the clock's about to tick up to 10 minutes, so thanks a lot for watching. And yeah, stay tuned because there is a lot to come and I'm really excited about it. See you later. Bye.